Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It truly means the world. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you would like to donate to the channel, we would be eternally grateful for it. You can do so on the web link below. Before we start, I would like to bless both of these decks with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your destiny card for the week ahead, the overarching or overriding theme and message for the week is, and it's landed face down so I don't know. Bam! Justice. So this week you are making the final decision. So last week we had you making the decision to push ahead. Last week we had you, soaring on. I'm all about, and this whole thing as well, especially with the month ahead video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And you're all about the future. And I kind of feel like you're forging ahead with this. And the feeling that I get from this is you are putting a plan into motion now. You're not waiting for anybody. You're not waiting for anybody to say so. You're not waiting for anybody to advise you and then therefore try and talk you out of it. And anybody that does try to talk you out of anything this week, I really feel sorry for, because you're just going to be like, nope, you're just going to completely cut them off. So your destiny card is basically saying not only are you making the decision, but you're putting the plan into action. You are making this happen this week. You are ready to launch. And I kind of feel like this is early. Whatever it is that you are doing or you've been working on, it's early. You had a time span or a time space set out and a date and all the rest of it. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to go with that. That feels right. And now that you're here, it's kind of like, no, I'm going with it now. I'm running with this now. It's got to be now. I have to do it. And that's good, because it means ultimately you're not only open to change. I mean, you are a mutable sign, but you're not only open to change, but you're also about doing things differently. You're trusting your intuition, which is wonderful. You're trusting in something bigger and better, which ultimately you're a Sagittarius. You're all about meaning and higher powers and all the rest of it. Your direction card, how you best achieve this, what the context may be. You get the Tower card. Okay, so usually I would say, go with this and trust your intuition, but it looks like with the Tower card there, you come up against some sort of red tape. You come up against some sort of challenge or some sort of problem that you didn't anticipate. And the reason being is because, like I said, you're forging ahead with this plan, but with the Tower as the direction, the Tower is something that comes left of field that you cannot anticipate. I can't tell you what it is. What I can tell you is that you haven't crossed all the T's and dotted the I's. And you're going to be met with some sort of challenge. And the good thing about this is it's going to reveal to you the part of your plan that is unstable. It's going to reveal to you the part of your plan that you probably haven't thought out so well. And the good thing about that means, one, you get to think on your feet and see what you're really made of and what your idea is made of. And two, it means that you'll be able to address it now, as opposed to getting so many months down the line and being like, oh crap, I haven't got time to change that. You do have time to change this. And to give it some more context, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So interesting, because the Eight of Pentacles is all about work. And this, to me, it kind of says that you've put the work in, you've put the effort in, but this isn't your best work, Sagittarius. I've got to be honest with you. You guys know me by now. I don't just sort of, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'll tell you what I think and what I feel based on what the cards are telling me. You've put the work in, you've put the effort in, but it's not your best work. It's almost like you've rushed this because you wanted to jump the gun and you're not hearing any of the advice that's coming your way. I'm not saying don't trust your intuition. I'm not saying that what I said before about following your gut is wrong. What I'm saying to you is this isn't the best that you can do. This isn't the, excuse me. It's almost like if you were to present this in the time span that you'd planned, you will have done what you do best and done it all the right way. And I kind of feel like in anticipation of making this faster, you've missed a couple of the details, where usually you would catch them, or I don't think you've put the work in, but you haven't put the detail behind it. So before you have the Tower moment. You're being given a mini glimpse into the future. For, you know, the Tower card is basically saying, look, go back to the drawing board, put the final finishing touches on it, and then present it. So even if you want to jump the gun and you want to do it sooner, you still can, but you haven't thought everything out. You know, there's a couple of things that you haven't quite put the icing on the cake. You know, like, in fact, if you'd ice the cake, there'd be like a little slip at the bottom that hasn't actually gotten, all that's showing is a bit of cake. It's like a cake with a skirt up, and, or, you know, it's tucked into the back of her undies. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, it's almost like the feeling that I get is, don't let something really trivial trip you up when you've put so much hard graft and effort into it. Don't rush it for the sake of it being out there. You know, just make sure that you finish those finer points and details. I wish you an abundance of life, light, peace, prosperity and abundance itself. Have an amazing week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you, what it's likely to, you know, what it becomes. If you haven't already, please don't forget to check out the numerology series that I'm posting every single day. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for more videos.